my videos. So for today I have a pretty exciting video because I'm gonna be using a palette that I have been waiting forever for it to get to my mail. When it did get here though, it was like on the weekend and I had some family visiting and it was just very hectic and very busy for me, so I had not been able to sit down and film till today. But anyways, I'm gonna be using the Violet Vozz Pro Eyeshadow Palette, the Holy Grail palette. When I first saw this palette, I knew I had to have it because, I mean, just look at it. Like, if you're a girl that loves your warm shadows and your burgundies and your little pinkish whatever tones, like, this is like the best palette you can ever have. Like, it just has everything. It has shimmer shades, matte shades, satin shades. It has nice highlight shades, transition. 1, 2, 3, 4 different transition shades that you can use. Like, that's just awesome. And then it has these darker shades. The only thing I obviously wish it had was a black, because it'd be perfect. Like, for blacks, I always have to be getting corrupt from Makeup Geek. I do that all the time anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm gonna be using this palette today. This is the look I came up with. And without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the video. If you guys wanna see how I got my makeup done and how I did this beautiful eyeshadow look, then please keep watching. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I already primed my eyelids using my Loreal primer, and then I used the Master Conceal Camouflaging Concealer from Maybelline in the shade Light to Medium, to just put it on top and cancel out any veins. And then I just pat some eyeshadow on top. So now I'm gonna be taking my Violet Vozz palette and I'm gonna be starting off with my transition shade. I'm gonna take my Morphe M502 brush and I'm gonna be taking the shade Bestie and Transition, just this one and this one. I'm gonna be placing both of these in the crease area. Oh, and I also did my brows, in case y'all haven't noticed. Eyeliner was what used to take me forever to do my makeup, but now it's my brows. I hate doing my eyebrows. It's my least favorite part of doing my makeup because it's just always a struggle. My eyebrows are always so messed up and like they always go down, and I can't stand my brows, so I always try to get them out of the way first. And then everything else is just so much faster. Next, I'm gonna apply my crease shade. I'm gonna take my Morphe M505 brush and I'm gonna take the shade Hashtag right here. What are you doing, Omas? I'm gonna be placing this in the crease to add a little bit more warmth to the eye look. And I just really love the way this orange stands out. I love it. Then after that, I'll take my NYX Jumbo Pencil in the shade Rust. And I'm going to be applying this as a base all over my lid so that the next color that I put stands out even more. With this little crease brush, I'm going to go ahead and just blend that a little bit, that base. Now with this little shader brush from Isabella Phantom brushes, I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Teddy Bear. Such a cute name right here. And I'm going to be patting this all over the lid. Now with the Morphe M503 brush, I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Wine and Dine. Just this gorgeous burgundy shade. The reason why I got this palette. It's just so pretty. And I'm going to be putting this in the crease and in the outer V too. And I'm going to be blending out that lid shade with this shade as well. Now I'm going to go back with the same Morphe M505 brush that I used for my crease. I'm going to take the shade Hashtag again, this orangey shade. I'm going to be applying a little bit more in the crease area because I want it to show up a little bit more instead of just like that burgundy pinkish shade. I want the orange to pop out a little bit more, so I'm going to add a little bit. And then I pretty much just went over the whole thing just to further blend out any harsh lines. Then taking the same shader brush in the shade Teddy Bear, the darker shade, I'm just going to be applying a little bit more since I lost a little bit while I was blending. Then taking this little brush from Isabella Phantom, I'm going to take the shade Crystal. I'm going to be highlighting my brow bone with this. And I'm also going to highlight the inner corner, but I'll do the inner corner once the rest of my makeup is done. And just blend out any harsh lines again. And now, time for some eyeliner. I'm going to take my Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner in the shade Blackest Black. And I'm going to take my E65 angled brush from Sigma to apply a wing on my eyes. After my eyeliner, I already curled my lashes with the Revlon eyelash curler. And then I'm going to take my Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara. I'm going to be applying this on my lashes. And then I'm going to be applying some false lashes as well. Now I'm going to move on to foundation. I'm going to take the L'Oreal Truematch Lumi Cushion Foundation. And I'm going to be using the shade N4, which is Buff Beige. Since my foundation is finishing, I'm going to take the sponge that's in there. And I'm just gonna press whatever is left on my face. I feel like that's definitely the best way to get everything out of there. I'm gonna take my Real Technique sponge and just blend this out. Now I'm going to conceal and highlight. I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Light. And then I'm going to be putting the L'Oreal Lumi, the Magic Lumi highlighter on top of that just to brighten up a little bit more as well. So I'm going to apply the concealer first. I'm going to be blending all of that out with the Real Technique sponge as well. Now I'm going to be setting my under eyes. I'm going to use the Airspun Loose Face Powder in the shade Translucent Extra Coverage. And I'm going to use my blush brush from e.l.f. to just apply a little bit under the eyes and set it. Now to contour my face, I'm going to use the contour kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade light to medium. I'm going to be taking the F15 Dual Fiber Powder Blush Brush from Sigma, and I'm going to take a little bit of this shade here, which I'm pretty sure is Fawn, and this one here, which is Havanna. And I'm going to be contouring my cheekbones. With the e.l.f. blush brush, again, I'm going to take a little bit of the banana shade and then this white shade here and just place it under the eyes to really brighten up the under eyes. And I know my under eye bags are a little on fleek today because I have not been sleeping good whatsoever lately. My daughter has been sleeping in our bed and she takes up the whole bed. She takes away my cover. I get cold at night and I can't sleep and she drives me nuts. For blush today, I'm going to take the Masterclass palette from Smashbox and I'm going to be taking the same brush I used to contour my face. I'm going to take Warm Apricot right here. I'm just gonna be placing this in the cheekbones, like apples of my cheeks, taking it back. And I'm using my left hand. I don't know why I'm using my left hand, but it'll do. Okay, no, I gotta switch hands. There we go. For my highlight too, I'm gonna use the one that's in my Master's Class palette, the shade Shimmer. I know they sell this shade individually, in case y'all are wondering, and that's why I'm using it. I'm going to use my Morphe M504 brush and just apply this up in her. A little bit with my finger. I'm going to apply a little bit right here. A little bit right here. Now I'm going to start with the under eyes. I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Teddy Bear, which is this one again. And I'm going to be taking this little brush right here. I'm going to be pushing the eyeshadow in there like I always do. Very close to the lash line. Actually, I should have placed my primer down first. The one that I used for the top, the NYX pencil. I guess I'll just put it on top. It's alright. Now with this little pencil brush from Morphe, the M169 brush, I'm gonna take the shades Transition and hashtag, these two right here. We're gonna start blending out those eyeshadows that I applied first. And I'm gonna take a little bit of Wine and Dine, this one. Now I'm just gonna apply mascara to my lower lashes real quick. Now I'm just adding some eyeliner to my waterline. I'm using the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner. And then taking Crystal, the shade right here, I'm gonna be using this as my inner corner highlight. For my lipstick, I'm just gonna be going pretty nude. I'm gonna use the shade Midi from Colourpop because I have so much going on with the eyes. I don't want it to like be overpowering, so I'm just gonna go nude. Alright guys, after I apply my lipstick, I am done with the makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this makeup. If you want me to do any more looks using this palette, then please. They have this new thing on YouTube now to where, I don't know if y'all noticed, like if y'all are watching the video, there's like a little circle on the top, you know, where you can change the quality to the video and stuff like that. There's a little circle with like an eye on it. You can click on that and I can ask you guys questions. So let's say if you guys want me to do another video using this makeup palette, then y'all can just go up there. I'll ask y'all the question and you have the choice to vote if you want it or not. So you don't have to do it, but it just helps me out. Because if I say like the video, there's people that like it just to like it, you know what I mean? So it doesn't really tell me much. So if y'all go up there and vote, then I know. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the makeup look. Please don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye.